other people of the internet. How are you all doing today? It is me, your host for the next hour or so, Young Venus, and he is ready to sing you guys some great songs today. Alright? Good to see everybody here tonight. Well, it's not tonight, we're actually doing an afternoon stream. I'm used to saying welcome tonight, but the simple fact that it's not nighttime means I can't say that. Alright, so the first song I have lined up for you guys today is called 46 and 2 by Tool. But before I start singing, I just want to say I really appreciate everybody who's going to stop by. Appreciate everybody listening. And yeah, you guys are all really cool. And I hope you all are having a wonderful Christmas time. It's the time for merriment and festivities. So let's be merry and festive. Alright everybody, without further ado, here it goes. It's semantics. Alright, Jack. That'd be something cool, I guess, to consider it as. So, David told me yesterday that I need to get my scoops, so I'm going to do that with this song. Get scoops, join my child, join in my dream and listen, digging through my old numb shadow. This is a very good choice. It's a really long instrumental too. My shadows shedding skin, I've been picking scabs again. I'm down, digging through my old muscles looking for a clue. I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own confused and insecure delusions for a piece to cross me over or a word to guide me in. I wanna feel the changes coming down. I wanna know what I've been hiding in my shadow. My shadow, change is coming through my shadow. My shadow, shedding skin. I've been picking my scabs again. Let me see. Here we go. Joining my child, my shadows closer to meaning. Been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own chaotic, insecure delusions. For wanna feel change consume me, feel the outside turning in. I wanna feel the metamorphosis and cleansing I've endured in my shadow. My shadow, change is coming. Now it's my time. Listen to my muscle memory. Contemplate what I've been clinging to. 46 and 2 ahead of me. die. Choose to live and grow. Take a gift to move. Learn love to cry. Kill and die to be. Paranoid to lie. Hate and fear and to do what it takes to move through. I choose to live and lie. Kill and give to die. Learn and love to do what it takes to step through. Hello everybody joining the chat right now. Good to see you all. Long Tool Instrumentals. Don't be sorry, have not. You're all good, man. We're just chilling right now. Man, I want to learn how to do this on the drums. If only I could get a drum set in my house. See my shadow changing, stretching up and over me. Soften this old armor, hoping I can clear the way by stepping through my shadow. Coming out the other side, step into the shadow. 46 and 2 are just ahead of me. Ow! I think I did alright. I think I got my motherfucking scoops already. And my hair looks goofy as shit. Let's go. I got you with another cool song. This is called Judith by A Perfect Circle. Get it. Let's get it. You're such an inspiration for the ways that I'll never ever choose to be. Whoa, so many ways for me to show you how your Savior has abandoned you. Fuck your God and your Lord and your Christ. He did this, took all you had and left you this way. Still you pray, still you never stray, never taste of the fruit. Never thought to question why. It's not like you killed someone. It's not like you drove a hateful spirit to his side. Praise the one who's left you broken down and paralyzed. He did it all for you. Let's fucking go! Did it all for you. Thank you for those scoops. I really appreciate it. Whoa, so many ways for me to show you how your dogma has abandoned you. Pray to your Christ, to your God that never tastes of the fruit. Never stray, never break, never choke on a lie, even though he's the one who did this to you. Not like he drove a spiteful spear into his side. Talk to Jesus Christ as if he knows the reasons why. He did it all for you. Did it all for you. Did it all for you. I love this song too, El Spicy. Hello Michelle and Velma. New Times. I'm going to have to play everybody's slide that we got after this song is out. Alright. Let's introduce everybody who's in the chat that we got a slide for. Alright. I don't know if this is meant for you, Jack, or the other Jack, but we have a Jack right here. There you go. Jack McCarthy. It doesn't look like we have any more. That's alright. Welcome everybody. God, this instrumental sounds horrible. I got a good one for you guys. This is called Ain't Nobody by Chaka Khan. Hope you guys like this. I don't know if I've done this song for you guys yet, but I love it. Glad you don't mind sharing that with Calico Jack. A wrench? I don't know, I can't bestow that upon you right now. Captured effortlessly, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, I didn't know it was love. Next thing I felt was you, holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go. Now we're flying through the stars. Hope this night will last forever. Ha 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 ha. I've been waiting for you. It's been so long. I knew just what I'd do when I heard your song. Filled my heart with your bliss. Gave me my freedom. You knew I could resist. I needed someone. Now we're flying through the stars. Hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody love me better. Makes me feel right. Nobody, nobody than you. I hate some of the karaoke's from this channel. I wait for nighttime to come, bring it to me. I can't believe I'm the one. I was so lonely. I feel like no one could feel. I must be dreaming. I want this dream to be real. I need this feeling. Make my wish upon a star. Hope this night lasts forever. Oh, 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 oh. Ain't nobody loves me better. Makes me happy. Makes me better. Nobody, baby. time. Put your arms around me. Then you put your charms around me. I can't resist this sweet surrender. Oh, my nights are warm and tender. Staring to each other's eyes. What we see is no surprise. Got a feeling most treasure. Love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody that can make me feel this way. This way. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's try this one right here. That's honestly true, Adriana. Also, welcome, Adriana. It's good to see you again, friend. This is called Love Come Down by Evelyn King. I'm feeling a little bit funky today, so let's get this shit. Whoa, love come down. My friend Jose Corvo says hi. Strong today. Woo! Let's get this shit. All the way down. Sleep last night, been dreaming of you. Please hold me tight. 'Cause I can't help the way that I feel. I just can't help the way that I feel. Deep in the night took my heart. Now danger's in sight. 'Cause I can't help the way that I feel. I just can't help the way that I feel. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Love come down. Oh, you make my love come down. All the way down. Oh, you make my love come down. Love come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Can't do without your tender love. There's no way out. And I can't help the way that I feel. know this song very well, but I'm trying to broaden the spectrum of what I like to sing on this channel. Baby, you make my love come down. Come down where? Where does your love go? Can I go there? All the way down. Young Venus on this motherfucking track. Ooh, love, come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. All the way down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Love, come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. Love, come down. Ooh, you make my love come down. All the way down. Ooh, you make my love come down. I get all these scoops. Damn. You're right. I do get those scoops. By the way, Adriana, this is for you. Welcome Adriana to the chat. Always good to have her. Good scoop! Here we go. I got a good one for you guys now. This is What You Won't Do for Love by Bobby Caldwell. I guess you wonder where I've been. I seek to find love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I won't let it go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm lost in the days from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Some people go around the world for love, and they never find what they're dreaming of. But you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you don't give up. In my world, only you make me do for love what I would not do. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm lost in the days from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. And through I only want the best is true. I can't believe the things I do for you. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. In my world, only you. Oh, god damn, I need to work on my higher vocals. This shit kills me. Make me do for love what I would not do. Make me do for love what I would not do. Get me scoops. I am a warrior. Get live, everybody. Thank you all for the faith you bestow upon me. I appreciate all that positive energy and reinforcement. This is Baby Come Back by Player. Spending all my nights, all my money, going out on the town, doing anything just to get you off my mind. But when the morning comes, I'm right back where we started again. Trying to forget you is just a waste of time. Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong and I just can't live without you. I have a question. All day long wearing a mask of false bravado. I'll ask you the question after the song. But as the sun goes down, I get that empty feeling again. How I wish to God that you were here. Baby, come back. Ooh, you can see what's something in everything about you. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong and I just can't live without you. Ooh. Now that I put it all together, give me the chance. Give me the chance to make you see. Have you used up all the love in your heart? Nothing left for me. Ain't there nothing left for me? Baby, come back. Oh, any kind of fool could see there was something in everything about you. Baby, come back. Listen, baby, you can blame it all on me. I was wrong and I just can't live without you. I was wrong and I just can't live. That's a timeless classic. This is I'm Not in Love by 10cc. This is a real good song. I do enjoy it a lot. I can't think of many songs I like from this group, but they're alright for this one. I'm feeling it. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you've got it made. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because That doesn't mean you mean that much to me. So if I call you, don't make a fuss. Don't tell your friends about the two of us. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because This is one of your favorites, Velma? I'm glad I could play one of your favorite songs then. Big boys don't cry, everybody. Big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry. I'm trying to remember how they say it in this song. I'll remember it some other time. Keep your picture upon the wall. It hides a nasty stain that's lying there. So don't you ask me to give it back. I know you know it doesn't mean that much to me. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because, ooh, you'll wait a long time for me. Ooh, you'll wait a long time. Ooh, you'll wait a long time for me. Ooh, you'll wait a long time. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you've got it made. Oh, I'm not in love, not in love. It's because you're a shitty person. Yeah. Trying to think of another good song. You know what? I got a good one. This is called Escape by Rupert Holmes. This is unironically one of the best songs ever written. I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. I feel like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, I feel like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape. Then I'm the love that you look for. Write to me and escape. my lady. I know that sounds kind of mean, but me and my old lady have fallen to the same old routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and thought I'm nobody's poet. I thought it wasn't half bad. Guess I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food, I am into champagne. I've got to meet you by tomorrow noon and cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. Is MR in here? I can't see her. So I waited with high hopes, and then she walked into the place. I knew her smile in an instant, I knew the curve of her face. It was my lovely lady, and she said, oh, it's you. And we laughed for a moment, and I said I never knew that you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, and the feel of the ocean and the taste of champagne. I feel like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape. You're the lady I've looked for, come with me and escape. I feel like pina coladas, I'm getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, I feel like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape. But now the love that you look for, come with me and escape. I almost did that flawlessly. I really love, like, just to play with how things work out in that song. Like, you just gotta talk to people to figure out what makes them tick, what they like. If you feel bored with your partner, make sure you're communicating properly. I can't think of a song to do right now, so I'm just gonna do something random. I feel like doing a Deftones song. Alright, everybody. Without further ado, this is Hole in the Earth by the Deftones. Let's get it. Can you explain to me how you're so able Can you explain to me now if you're still able? Well, it's time I think you know the truth. There's a hole in the earth, I'm out. Hate all of my friends. They all lack taste sometimes. There's a hole in the earth, I'm out. There's a hole in the earth. Please take a bow. This is the end. Somewhere, this is the end. Somewhere. There's a hole in the earth. There's a hole in the earth. I hate all of my friends. I'll wait somewhere. Alright. Hope you guys liked that one. Saw the Deftones. Glad you liked that one, everybody. Okay. I wanted David to do this song last night, but I want to do it myself. You know, be the change in the world you want to see. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. That's what I'm doing. This is called The Reason by Hoobastank. I'm not a perfect person. Not a perfect person. So many things I wish I didn't do, but I continue learning. I never meant to do those things to you, so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new, and the reason is you. I'm sorry that I hurt you. It's something I must live with every day, and all the pain I put you through, I wish that I could take it all away, be the one who catches all your tears. That's why I need you to hear I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new, and the reason is you, and the reason is you, and the reason is you, and the reason is never meant to do those things to you. So I have to say before I go that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new. And the reason is you. Found a reason to show a side of me you didn't know. A reason for all that I do. And the reason is you. My rap song. I completely butcher rap songs. The lead singer of Hoobastank. This is some nerd information right here. The one of the last Sonic games that came out, he made a song for that game. For Sonic Forces. It's a pretty cool song, I guess. Probably one of the weaker songs in the series, like for a vocal performance, but you know, it still slapped pretty hard. Let's do something heavier. Let's see. I cannot find any karaoke for this song. That's alright. You know what? Let's do Beyond the Sea by Bobby Darin. We'll go heavier next song. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me. If only I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'll go sailing. Far beyond the stars, near beyond the moon, I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. Yeah, take your time, Michelle. We'll be here for quite a while. Sorry if I look like a corpse today. I've been feeling dead for the past week. I know beyond a doubt, oh, my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore, kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and I'll never go again, I'll go sailing. No more sailing, so long sailing. Bye-bye. Sailing, move on now, Captain. So long. Okay. Thank you, Adriana. I just feel really tired and I wasn't sure if I actually looked like a zombie or not. Let's do something heavier now. That I promise. I'm gonna look up something cool. Oh! This is called Attitude by Sepultura. Right after Beyond the Sea. Alright, I wanna see that motherfucking pit open up right the fuck now. I wanna see you fucking kill someone. Let's go! Wall of death in the crowd. See that circle pit. Rise, refuse, and resist. God bless you, Max Calvera. Ambient audio. Whoa, 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 whoa.
One week struggling, the real world is so you can see, feel your soul, and shape your mind to warfare. It's all for real. Oh.
Yeah. I'm butchering it, but I'm doing it. Live your life, not the way that they taught you. Do what you feel, survive this jungle. Give me blood, give me pain that scars want to heal. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello? No way. Did I just do that? What were you thinking? What a wonderful world. You're full of shit. Leave it behind. They don't care if you cry. All you left with is pain. Can you take it? Can you take it? Can you take it? Can you take it? The only way to get away. Kill your pride. Attitude. Oh. Can you dig it? I won't take it! I won't take it! I won't take it! I won't take it! So, in the end, I want to oh shit, I fucked it up. That's alright. I said attitude and respect! I can't see with my hair in the way, you see. So, something strange happened. I think I might have blown out the microphone. Because it's not playing the echo anymore. We'll see. Hello. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna try fixing this microphone issue because this really sucks. Oh, I'm playing good songs. I have a couple more good songs tonight. I keep saying tonight. It's the afternoon. God damn it. Guess that's what happens when you feel like a zombie. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. You gotta be joking. No. This is bullshit. It is night somewhere. So, we have a little issue. My microphone does not want to play my audio through the speaker. Let's see, can you take it, microphone? Can you take it? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Well, looks like we're left without a microphone for the for the afternoon. I'll chill here and talk for a little bit, give my voice a little bit of a reprieve, you know. I'm gonna do what the cool kids call a dab, you know. Chill here and talk, go off cam. So you guys really enjoying the variety? Really glad you guys have been liking the songs I've been choosing today. I had Attitude in my karaoke playlist ever since I created it. I really like Sepultura. I like heavy music. I think I want to do a White Zombie song next. Thinking about doing Welcome to Planet Motherfucker. Good song. I miss when Rob Zombie made good music. Have you guys ever seen Rob Zombie play live? His music's better live than it is in studio, trust me. His shows are nuts. And he's a phenomenal director too. I love his films. What's on your guys' mind, huh? It's been a while since What Happened, Jack. Are you talking about since Rob Zombie made a movie or what? Yeah, that's true. He's really respectful to the art of cinema. That's why I think he's a really cool guy. He does interesting music, he makes interesting films, and he respects most of where they come from, you know? He's a man of culture. A true gentleman, if you will. And for fuck's sake, the man made Dragula, come on. I remember... Oh yeah, his art is insane. I remember watching Beavis and Butthead Do America, and I was like, damn, this kind of... You know that part where Beavis and Butthead were in the desert, like, dehydrated as shit and dying? And, like, literally hallucinating their last thoughts? That whole scene where, like, the Rob Zombie song came on, he animated that by hand. That is insane. The level of detail that was in that part of the film was amazing. I remember there was this game I used to play back in middle school. It's called Brutal Legend. It's by a guy named Tim Schafer. He has a studio called Double Fine and all that. And there was a Rob Zombie song, and there was Dragula, I think. I was just chilling there, like, mowing through armies of people. And all of a sudden, Dragula comes on in, like, the little fucking rat rod that you get in the game. And I just lost my shit, because I knew the song. I've known his music my entire life, basically. Alright. My smoke break is up. Do you know what time it is? It's time to sing more 90s alternative and metal. Let's get this shit. I don't know if I should do Thunder Kiss or Planet Motherfucker. I don't know. We'll see if this works. In the surface of premonition of erupting, a sparkling occasion of a city crash down overhead, solving in a whirlwind of Dragorama whacking sideways. Let me know, see a howl through the keyhole, goddamn swept away. Shouted, she loved it, yeah, get it away. Yeah, concentrate the midnight without the benefit of ceremony. Whoever said the one who strips your soul is the one that got away. Whether be an angel descended to embrace a cemetery, God love, no, mystifying, goddamn, slipped away. She shouted, she loved it, getting away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She shouted, she loved it, getting away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This fucking microphone needs to work again. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wow. Voodoo beat on the mind of the digs, too deep to find. Something has got to give, man. Psycho, wow! Racketeer to start you in just what you are. Don't play the mystify, baby. Get you in a river. Sky Electro Nation cry. I need another now. Drift beyond the sleep, the moon is in shift. Shadows of figure, swamp time, locomotion can't take it anymore. Sunlight through the shutters, illuminating moments to the moment buzz. A halo over goddamn swept away. She shouted, she loved it, getting away. Yeah, shouted, loved it, getting away. Yeah. Microphone does not want to work still. That sucks. Ass. I'm doing fine without it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't even really matter because the audio is still getting picked up through the computer I'm using, so. That was a pretty bad cover of it, but yeah, that was Welcome to Planet Motherfucker by White Zombie. Very obscure little song right there. If somebody drops a good suggestion, I might do it. Let's see what people want me to sing for right now. Request a song you think I might know. Because I'm looking for something right now to sing. I've never done this song before. It's something different. But we'll go with it for right now. Don't murder me, internet. This is called Into It by Chase Atlantic. I hope my voice is prepared. Yeah, I've been catching planes just for the fun of it. Then I'm watching fame just as turn to punishment. Weather's only sunny when I'm under it. I haven't really changed yet, I'm just confident. I just fucking lucky I was born fit. 100 million people couldn't deal with this. I've been trying to grow cause people kill for it. The mental pressure got me popping scoops and shit. But I'm into it, I'm into it. Says she wanna scoop me later, yeah, I'm into it. I'm into it, I'm into it. This mental pressure got me scooping scoops and shit. I'm just, oh fuck. This original song is really good, to be honest. You should all listen to it. I wouldn't change it for the world, I'm fucking into it. I've been on the road since I was 16. 16. They don't really notice how I see things. These girls that come and go between my bed sheets. And I've been doing blue cause big screens, yeah. Pull up and I'm higher than the big trees, yeah. She don't really like it but she needs me, yeah. She said she don't really miss me, but fuck it now and faded all things, yeah. Into it, I'm into it. She said she wanna scoop me lit, I'm into it. I'm into it, I'm into it. This mental pressure got me popping scoops and shit, but I'm into it, I'm into it. Getting way too deep, I'm fucking into it. I'm into it, yeah, I'm into it. I wouldn't change it for the world, I'm into it. This original song actually sounds really good. I like this song a lot. I like the saxophone too. I do appreciate a good sax every now and then, you know. Did anybody even know that song? I know a lot of people know who those guys are, but not a lot of people can name a lot of their songs. They actually have a dedicated saxophonist to their group, which I think is really fascinating for a modern like R&B group. Because usually you'd use like a synthesizer to add some sax, but they have a real sax man in the studio when they do their music and on their stage too, so yeah, the original version is very, very good, Adriana. 10 out of 10 would recommend listening to that song. I might try doing another one of their songs, I don't know. Some of their music is lame, a lot of it's alright though. Does anybody have a song suggestion? Oh, you want to drop in, Jack? Yeah, you can fucking join, I don't care. Yeah. Let's see what you're doing, Mr. Jack McCarthy. You're welcome to join on this channel. At least on my streams. I don't know if David wants a lot of people on his streams. He doesn't mind people on there every now and then. Especially if they have like talent to bring. I'm kind of just rambling right now. Michael Bolton, dude, I was just listening to him last night when I was at work, dude. Dude, I look like Michael Bolton a little bit. If I was more blonde, I'd look more like him. Here you go, this one's for you, Have Not. Hello, Jack. Let me plug in my mic real quick.
Yo, 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 how you doing, Mr. Venus?
Oh, goodness. Would you look at that, my glasses.
Does Michael Bolton even sing? I thought that was all saxophone stuff.
What's up?
Does Michael Bolton even sing? I thought that was the saxophone stuff.
Yeah, that was some saxophone stuff going on in the song I just did. I don't know if you've ever heard that song before. You probably haven't.
Nah, that one was new to me, man.
Yeah, how you doing tonight, though, man? It's good to see you.
I'm feeling good, man. I was nursing a bit of a headache earlier, but my wife fixed me up some medication, and I'm feeling much better, so I at least wanted to pop in and say hello, so hello.
Thank you. It's good to have some fans on the show. What's been going on with your head? Why are you having a headache? Are you having like a cold or some shit like
I
that?
don't know. It's sinuses probably. The weather's all kind of screwy over here where we are in Cleveland.
Oh, you're from Ohio?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
cool. I think I have a buddy who lives close by to Cleveland. Moved there like a year ago. Uh, he says it's all right over there. I've never personally been to Cleveland.
It's not bad, you know. I mean, it's got it's pretty decent for a city as far as things go. You know, we're out in more the suburbs now, you know, but we lived in Cleveland for close to 20 years
That's
in the
cool.
city limits proper.
That's cool. That sounded like a big ass dog.
Yeah, that's my shepherd. That's it.
You have a German Shepherd?
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
that's
great
cool.
that I took in. He sort of found me. I was one day volunteering at my wife's work, and I was manning the front desk. And then, you know, as I was looking up, I saw this dog zoom by the glass doors. I was like, "Was that a dog?" You know, and it's out in the middle. There's train tracks, factories over there. Not even a residential neighborhood. No
That's
idea where he's
funny.
from, but I went out and got him, and he's been more or less glued to my hip ever since.
So he was like a stray?
Yeah. He was wearing a harness when we found him, and he's a pretty big dog. He was 78 pounds when we brought him in, and he weighs about 100 pounds now. He's sticking up a bit. He was still like the vet's guessed he was like 10 months old, and you know we've
That's
had him for a
cool.
couple of years now.
So he's probably a big, healthy dog, huh?
Yeah, he is. He is, man, and he's strong too, man. I gotta watch when I walk him. He'll drag me down the street,
He'll
face
take you on a walk if you're not careful.
exactly. It's more of a drag, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy. My mom, she recently just found like a German Shepherd too, like kind of just it was abandoned or something by the river, and it was like walking around all funny, and they took it to the vet, and he had like sticks and like reeds shoved into his paws, like from running around and shit out there.
Oh wow, yeah. So they were all stuck inside of his paw pads and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah, but they took him in. He's a pretty sweet little dog, to be honest. I mean, he's not little. He's big. He's a big ass dog. He probably weighs like over 100 pounds.
yeah.
He's
Our guy
probably like 2 years old too.
topping about 100 pounds now. So yeah, and you know before him we had two Chihuahuas. So you know you want to talk about the two ends, extremes of the spectrum. You know we went
That's
from
funny. My mom actually has two Chihuahuas too.
yeah. See, there you go, man.
The
They,
stars have aligned, Jack. So, do you know anybody else in the chat?
well, let's see. My wife is here. That's Velma.
You know Velma, yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah, and Mr. Have Not. We were holding down that epically
Oh,
long
dude,
together. I hopped on it a few times throughout
you
that day.
hopped on too?
Yeah, I was on there.
I didn't know
It
that.
got preserved. Yeah, I hopped on a couple times. I did a couple songs even.
No way. What did you sing?
I did Only the Lonely
By
by
who?
the Motels, part of me.
Oh, okay.
And oh, what was it? God, what was the other one I did? I can't remember now off the top of my head. I'd have to think about it for a minute.
Mhm. Well, that's a cool song. So you like alternative stuff, huh?
Yeah. It's funny. I like '80s music more now
Yeah.
than I did back in the '80s. You know, so when I was growing up in the '80s, it was mostly speed metal, thrash metal. So I was all into Metallica and
Anthrax.
Anthrax and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Slayer, you name it.
I,
Yeah, but
have seen Slayer live. They're pretty cool.
oh yeah, I got to see Anthrax open for Ozzy, and that was a pretty cool concert. That was way back when I was
It was
in high school.
probably a couple decades ago.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, man. I graduated high school in '91.
Damn, Jack.
I'm old. Back when I was your age, we had
You're
to like
born in like what,
memorize
70?
phone numbers and
I'm
stuff.
gonna guess you're born in 72.
Damn good guess. '73, actually.
Holy shit. So you're almost there at another decade.
Yeah, yeah. I turned the big 50 in a couple years.
Damn. Well, how does it feel to be almost half a century old? Are you surviving all right?
So I like getting old, man. I look forward to being a crotchety old man. I really do. I got a
Mm-hmm.
good head start on it.
I don't look forward to the physical side of it. Like, it's gonna suck growing old. Your bones are gonna get all weak. You're gonna probably get sick and die. Like, no,
Eh, you know what, dude? That's in the cards for everybody as it
it
is.
happens though.
And you know, I mean, take care of yourself while your age, get exercise, eat good, stuff like that. And you know, the elder years do not feel all that bad. You know, they really don't.
If I if I knew when I was going to die, Jack, you wanna know what I would do? If there was an option, I'd like to go to another planet at that time.
Well, you're young enough now where you may get the chance to go to Mars. So, I mean, you know,
If I knew I was gonna die, I'd like to just go like somewhere else other than Earth, and then just have a grand old time, live out the rest of my days on like Jupiter or Mars or something like that.
yeah. Well, you know, in my lifetime, man, we've gone from, you know, space shuttles and stuff like that to we're the
Colonization is gonna happen soon on other
yeah,
planets.
yeah, we're seeing space tourism for the first time. You know, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
all this stuff from Blue Origin and Jeff Bezos is just proving the concept that it's safe to send anybody up in that rocket and bring them
I
back
don't
safely.
I don't know why people were making a big deal about Jeff Bezos going to space. Like, let the billionaire do what the billionaire is gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, it is historic in a sense because you know space has been the purview of governments up to this point and
And
national
that's just
programs and stuff. And
yeah,
this is just a crazy rich guy now going into space.
going to space just because he fucking wants to.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, but you
insane.
know, I mean, we got Elon, you know, with SpaceX. We got Richard Branson with the Virgin Galactic and stuff like that. You know,
It makes me worried about how it's gonna advance technology though. Like, are we gonna see like people turning that shit into like weaponized stuff, or
well, you know what, man, my
it's eventually gonna happen like in the future?
it happens
Sure.
already. It's happened already. I mean, you know, they talked about the Star Wars programs with big
Oh
talk
yeah, with like
back
Nixon and shit like
when I was a
that.
kid. Yeah, yeah, and you know, it's pretty clear that for all the protestations to the opposite, everybody's continued to weaponize space. I mean, they're already testing weapons up
I
there.
thought the Star Wars stuff was only gonna be used to like destroy nukes though, like in the Cold War era.
Well, that's one of those things. It's tricky language. You know, they say, "Oh no, it's a missile defense system." You know,
But it can actually laser somebody from 3,000 miles away. No,
yeah, seriously, seriously. I mean, you know,
we're not going to talk
think
about
of what
that
we
though.
know about how scary that is, and realize that they've got a ton of stuff that we don't know about. We know nothing about that stuff. I mean, you know, the Russians and Chinese are
You
testing
don't know what's
like
floating out there in the Earth's atmosphere right now.
tons of junk. That's one of the big problems. You know, like there's so much crap up there
Shooting
now that
stars, man.
yeah, and when you see shooting stars now, a lot of times it's a satellite that's orbit is finally
Falling out
degraded,
of the sky.
burning up on re-entry.
It's going to hit somewhere.
You never know. I mean, there was a big deal years back where the Mir space station came down out of space, and they were talking about the possibilities of it. You know, if it stays together in one big clump, it could
It could
impact.
hit really hard.
Yep, yep.
Hey,
And
that'd
then,
be cool. A
well,
city gone.
yeah, only if you're not the one being hit by it. I'm sure.
Holy shit, it hit Tokyo, Japan. No, that'd be horrible if it hit a big city, to be honest.
It would, man. It would. You ever heard of the Tunguska event?
I did. Is that the one that happened in Russia?
Yeah, yeah. It was up in Siberia and nobody was around, but it flattened
It
millions
like
of square miles of trees. You know, if that had happened over a city, that city would have been wiped out.
Yeah, a lot of people would have probably died. Would have been unfortunate. It hit like in the middle of a forest though.
Yeah, it was way up in
But
Siberia.
it still like shattered like windows and stuff
Mhm.
in nearby cities.
Yep.
Like it caused an impact that was almost like equivalent to an earthquake. Didn't it?
Yes, it did. There was some. It was an event they measured. It like it showed up on seismographs.
It was seismic.
Yeah. So I mean,
Huh.
it's huge impact, and it was one of those things. It was an airburst. It didn't even actually collide with the Earth, and it still registered on seismographs. It was one of the ones that
Holy hell.
exploded in midair. Whereas had it struck the ground, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, that's some insane odds right there. Like, that would have had me worried.
Yeah, well, and that's one of the things they've been talking about that off and on for years. That's a serious priority. Even
Get all
just
that junk out
routine,
of the atmosphere.
what's that?
Get all that junk out of the atmosphere, guys. Come on.
Well, and a lot of that stuff is functional and looking for asteroids for us. That's how they've told us all kinds of stuff about hey, this one's going to be coming close, and
As of right now, we don't have anything to worry about, really.
Yeah, it's God, I remember that one line from Armageddon where the guy says, "Well, we get X number of dollars per year to keep an eye on things, and to be honest, sir, it's a really big sky, So, and depending on the kind of item it is, it could be zooming in at so fast that by the time we even notice it,
It's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
You never know what the hell's flying in space.
The truth to that,
or how fast it is.
Truth to that. Yep.
Did you want to sing a song for us tonight?
Well, what do you want to hear?
You got any songs you like to karaoke? Anything you want to karaoke that you haven't yet?
Well, let me look at my list and see what I got.
Let's see. I want to hear the fabled Jack McCarthy sing. Yes, have not. That's the message we need to hear. Dare to keep your cities clean.
Stop pollution and don't litter.
Yep. Bet you can hear some dogs out there. Did you not hear them?
I do hear them.
Okay. You got the song for us?
All right. Yeah, I got something. I don't know if you'll recognize it. But this is an old one. It's called Panic from the Smiths.
Get scoops, Jack.
Panic on the streets of London. Panic on the streets of Birmingham. I wonder to myself, could life ever be sane again? The lead side streets that you slip down, I wonder to myself. Hopes may rise on the grass smear, but honey pie, you're not safe here, so you run down to the safety of the town. But there's panic on the streets of Carlisle, Dublin, Dundee, Humbershire. I wonder to myself. Burn down the disco, hang the blessed DJ, because the music that they constantly play, it says nothing to me about my life. Hang the blessed DJ, because the music they constantly play, on the lead side streets that you slip down, provincial towns you jump round. Hang the DJ, 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 hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ, hang the DJ, hang the DJ. Hang the DJ. And that was a little taste of the Smiths.
I think your wife enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah, she loves that song.
You said it was the
both love-
Smiths.
Yes, yeah, the Smiths are awesome. Morrissey is the lead singer, if you've heard of him.
I think everybody who's into the classic rock scene has heard of Morrissey at least
Right,
once.
yeah. So,
He's an ass. He's a famous asshole.
I know, I
and,
love him for work too.
Yeah, he's a douchebag and he's funny as hell. I particularly enjoy people who are like over the top, as
There
much
are-
of an asshole they can be, like kind of people that's funny as hell when they're like that.
Well, and as particularly with celebrities, no matter whether it's film or music or whatever, somebody who's just being real and sincere about their opinions, regardless of the popular response they get, is somebody
just
to be valued.
Doesn't give a shit what people think about him.
Yeah, he's just being real as he sees it.
Hold up a second.
You got it.
There's some latency in the internet right now. What'd you say?
I was just saying he's just being real as he sees it.
Yeah, true. I aspire to be like that someday.
Hey man,
do
you're
aspire.
on a good road. You were my first show on this channel. It's like my wife found it and referenced, hey, you ought to check this out. These guys are fun. And then I watched your first stream all the way through, and I was like, I love this kid. He's doing awesome.
Yeah, I try to be entertaining. Like, I know I'm not the greatest, but I'm just out here having a good time entertaining people. That's all it's about, is just having a cool audience to keep around and get to know. I love being here for the community.
Yeah, and you do awesome, man. You're always like you're singing your heart out for us, and that really means something. If this is a positive place, everybody feels welcome, and I want to help foster that as much as I can.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know David likes having you around in the chats and stuff too. Like, he appreciates everybody who comes into. I wonder what he's doing right now, to be
I
honest.
don't know. He's hopefully he's sleeping, because goodness knows the dude's up all night.
That dude never sleeps. I don't know how he fucking does it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes we know he sleeps because sometimes he does it on the stream. So it's good to have visual evidence that it happens.
Yeah, he does pass out sometimes on the stream. It's happened like 3 or 4 times from what I know.
Yeah, like Velma says, Young, you're getting better all the time. Like, I swear I've heard improvement in your singing just in the couple weeks I've been watching the stream,
Yeah, it's strange too, because it's already been almost a month since I've been coming on the streams and stuff. I just barely realized that.
Yeah, it feels like forever, doesn't it?
Not really. It feels like yesterday. Yeah. Feels very sooner than what it's really been. What else do you do, Jack?
Well, let's see. For my day job, I'm a programmer. That's my 9 to 5 gig.
What do you program?
I am currently working for a company that runs truck stops all throughout the country and one station in Canada. And I write software that actually mechanic. Right now, my current project is working on a set of e-forms and a web interface where truck mechanics will do inspections and they enter in all the data on what they found, what they changed, what they fixed, and stuff like that, and they submit it to the central office. Yeah, and before that, I was writing the software that talked to the devices that actually control the pumps at the gas stations. So it's
That's cool.
yeah, it's dabbling in the Internet of
So
Things.
you're programming one specific function for like this setup, right?
Yeah, more or less. Like it's there's many different things that this interface does, but it basically is an automated way to where the old school way was the truck mechanics would have to sit there with a form and write out, check off things, and fill them all out and mail them in and stuff like that. Now it's all on the web, so they got a web interface. They can fill it all out there and email it straight over to headquarters. So then they keep all that stuff for the records. Mostly insurance reasons and stuff like that, I'm sure. So
Do you ever use those skills outside of work?
to be honest, not really. I mean, I've only been a programmer for like 10 years. I decided to go back to college in my late 30s. And, I spent some time thinking about it and looking at what I wanted to do. And I decided on programming, not because I love it and I'm passionate about it, but because there's tons of programming jobs out there. It's like, there are twice as many programming job openings in the U.S. as there are programmers. That's why,
Right.
we're bringing in, I work with tons of people from India, from China, from other countries. If you've got
Really?
a programming degree and want to come to America, you got a ticket.
Yeah, a lot of other countries have a bigger interest in programming than America does. It's strange.
Yeah, it's one of those things everywhere in the world, it seems to be that's about the case. Whatever company you go and work for, they've got twice as much work as you can actually do. So it's great in terms of job security. It pays really well. And then, and yes, and Mr. Havnot is mentioning the other thing I do on the side. I'm a writer. I have a novel out there. It's epic fantasy fiction.
Oh, you're a writer?
Yes, the name of it was Onin, Onin. You can get it if you like ebooks, you can get it for free on Google Play or Amazon. I believe it's still free on Amazon, but anybody who wants to download it and read it,
That's
be
cool.
my guest.
That's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, that was fun. That was an old high school friend of mine who I played Dungeons and Dragons with. We got together after years of not talking and played a session of D&D online. And right afterward, he said, "Man, what's it going to take to get a novel out of you?" And I said, "I don't know. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while. I've actually been writing forever since high school, but I've got like this huge stack of unfinished stories because like many writers, I'm very critical of my own work. So a lot of times I'll get to the end of a story and I won't know how to wrap it up or won't know how to tie off the knots and make it, make it a good ending. And I'm so self-critical that I look at my own stuff and I go, this is crap. And I put it aside and never get back to it. So
It takes practice to experiment with what you like want to learn to write and stuff. Like, I don't know how I'm trying to describe this. Like,
well, it's definitely a skill.
you have to learn how you like to write.
Yeah, and there is a lot of technical side to it. Like besides the imagination that goes into it, you really do have to learn how to structure a story. Like I'm still,
Yeah.
it's been
If
out for
you-
4 or 5 years now, and I'm still working on the sequels because I'm struggling to maintain the continuity and make sure I'm picking up all the subplots I dropped in the first book and continuing with them. I don't want to leave anything out. So
Yeah. That's cool. I'll have to check that book out sometime. You should send me a link to it.
will do.
Yeah, like drop it in the chat or something. That'd be cool.
I will dig it up now. Yeah, and David gave me the okay to do that last time.
Yeah, we're here to help out other people too. Like we're not assholes who won't let most people on. You just gotta be above 18, I believe, to come on to the streams. Oh man.
Let's see.
Let's see this. Let's see this. I'm gonna see if I can screen share it whenever I get that link.
Here we go. I'm just dropping it right in the chat. Comes on through.
Let me look at this. Doesn't look like I can copy it.
I posted it through StreamYards, and so it shows up as David. I can masquerade as David when I'm up here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had the moderation control.
Yeah,
on here, too.
the other day he added me onto that, like that during the Epic stream. He said, "Oh yeah, come on in. You know, here you go. Here's the mod stuff." And, you know, so
That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know that.
yeah, and Velma's got it right. Like I find that the more I let go of obsessing about the quality of my work, the easier it is to actually just let the creativity flow and have fun. You know,
That's my problem. Like over analyzing the world that you're trying to create. Like whenever I like to make something, I like to study what I'm going to be drawing, you know, like, so I studied a lot of like architecture design and stuff from ancient civilizations, like from Norwegian descent and stuff like that. I studied a lot of like Viking architecture and shit like that for my stories that I'm working on right now. Studied a lot of like Persian architecture too, to sort of make my own art styles for my worlds, but I wanted to make them believable, so I like based them off of actual architecture for like buildings and shit like that.
Yeah, you know, I find that particularly in fantasy, it really pays to study a lot of history because it really informs what kind of content you add.
And like do your own thing with it too, like be creative with it and learn how you can make it believable to see, you know. I don't know if that made any sense.
I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. Like, I like to make my stuff believable when it comes to the world building and all of that. I would go for a lot of perfection with my writing. I'll have to talk about my stuff sometime, to be honest.
No, that's awesome, man. I love to hear it you know, and like I said, I appreciate the constantly whipping yourself because you feel like you're not measuring up, you know. And this was honestly the first book that I ever finished, and for me, the most fun part was we did a Kickstarter to raise the money to pay for the editing. I had it professionally edited. And that was one of the best parts to me because, you know, I had a good editor and she really pointed out flaws. She not only corrected like simple grammar and punctuation and stuff, but she went out of her way to point out holes
like
in the
structural flaws and shit.
Structural flaws. Yeah.
Yeah.
It turned out to be
awesome.
so much of a better book than it would have been on its own. Because, like, you know, if you're like me, you've probably gone and looked at some self-published stuff online and been like, "Ooh, man, you really needed an editor for this." You know, not just for the grammar and formatting and stuff, but for the actual story structure. You know.
Yeah. It's complicated writing things. You can't get obsessed with details.
Right.
The editors do that.
And you know, part of it is you know, like write with abandon, but accept that, you know, you may end up cutting out sections that you labored for hours on because they really just don't help the story, you know. So because that's one of the big downfalls of, you know, I can tell this has nothing to do with the story and doesn't really advance anything, doesn't really tell us anything about any of the characters, but you really loved this section and you didn't want to remove it, you know.
I know what you mean. Yeah, like I would love to come and talk about some of that stuff on some of the streams I have planned. I'm planning on getting like an overhead camera I can plug into my laptop so I can like draw stuff and talk about my stories and stuff while I'm working on art. I think it'd be fun on this channel to do. I think David said he'd like to see it too because he used to post like a bunch of artistic interpretations on this channel like back in the day from what he told me. He said he got embarrassed though and deleted them all. But
We all have
I
our
think it'd be cool.
self-conscious moments.
You should talk to us about your story a little bit. Tell us about it.
Okay, well, I'll start by saying that I actually, technically, this is co-authored with my old buddy Brian Rathbone,
Okay.
who is himself. He's a fairly successful self-published author. He's somebody who, you know, like me, he was in the IT field years back, and then he took a break, bought a house out in the country, and he took a year and sweated out his first novel. Chopped around, couldn't find a publisher, stuff like that, you know. And then he said, "Screw it, I'll do it myself, do it online." And he went the self-publishing route, and he's now 10 books deep.
Damn.
Yeah, and there's 9 books in the main World of Godsland series. They're all available. So, like, if you follow the links along with what I posted, you can find all of Brian's work. And at the time he offered me this gig, after this D&D game I mentioned, he said, "Well, hey, I have this idea. I've been looking for people to jump in and write stories about backstories of some of my characters."
Mm-hmm.
And so he told me about this character named Onin, spelled Onin, and that's where the title of the book comes from. So, can you still hear me? Is my sound good?
I can hear you. Yeah, I just went mute so you can talk.
Got it. Okay. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Sound cut out on my end. So, after just playing some D&D, Brian said, "Hey man, why don't you write this book about this character? He's from my world and stuff like that." So I went back, reread all of his books, and particularly the sections that Onin is in. And when he appears in the main series, he's an old cantankerous guy who rides a dragon, who is a deformed dragon. He's got a hump on his back. One of his eyes is a different color from the other one. And he's small for the kind of dragon that he is. He's still huge, but the breed of dragon that he is called a verdant dragon, and they're immensely huge. They're used by the land they come from to ferry cargo all over the place. So he sent this character my way, and I came up with an idea. It was originally supposed to be just one book, but I got so carried away with the ideas and the creative process and stuff that I was like, I don't think I can do this in one book. I think I need at least 3. And he's like, "Okay, yeah, fine. I'm done. I'm cool with that." At the same time, he got with another self-published author by the name of Morgan Rich, and she wrote a prologue story for one of the other very popular characters from the series. And Brian himself wrote a prologue story called Dragon Airways, and we took all 3 of them, did a Kickstarter project around them to fund the editing costs, and then we released them all in one fell swoop. So if you go up, and where my book is posted, there's actually a trilogy set that has all 3 of us. It has Onin, it has Ascension, and it has Dragon Airways, which are the 3 books that all came out at the same time. They don't actually have anything to do with one another story-wise, but they're all set in the same world, which was created by Brian Rathbone. Sup, Ninja?
That sounds really cool.
David B. Lowe posting in the chat. I see you there. You lurker.
Oh,
You
hello,
dirty
David.
lurker.
Look who it is. What are you doing, David? MRN's here. You guys should hop here. I'm gonna post this here if you guys want to join. It'd be cool to have you guys come and sing or chill and talk.
And there it is. There's the link to the stream.
There it is.
Well, I mean, there's nothing stopping David from getting on, unless he's otherwise occupied. For all we know, he's still at work.
Yeah, true. Very, very true. That's cool. I really like your story so far.
Yeah, thank you.
Sounds very well thought out.
Please go download it. Even if you never read it, the download works well for me. It's been downloaded. Last I checked, close to over 70, maybe 80,000 times. Most of those are free, but every little bit of exposure helps me. If you end up reading it and liking it, give me a review for it, and
I got you. I will definitely be checking that out, to be honest with you. Let me look at it again. I'm gonna copy it if I can. How do I
if you follow the
copy
link?
that?
You can end up just bookmarking it too.
True. Alright, let's see if anybody else hops on right now. I can't see MRN in the chat. I don't know why. Have you been able to see her at all?
Oh, wait a minute. She posted on back a little while ago.
I didn't see her post any comments at all.
Yeah, for some reason she is not showing up on the StreamYard's copy of the chat, but she is in the YouTube version of the chat.
I can't see on StreamYard. I'll look on the YouTube one right now. Let's look. Oh, hey, I do see her in the YouTube version.
Yeah, she's there. She's there.
That's crazy.
So when you write on your own, are you more of a fantasy guy, a sci-fi guy, speculative fiction? What's your particular flavor?
Kind of like a mix of all three of those for one of my stories.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to mix genres a lot. Especially like science fiction and fantasy. That's such a cool genre to mix together. I love Star Wars because of that. Like, they blend sci-fi and fantasy both like perfectly.
Yeah,
I love the Star Wars universe.
It's sci-fi to the point of being fantastical. So it really.
I mean,
works.
it's basically space wizards and space knights.
Yeah, exactly.
Samurais and shit like that. It's basically what Star Wars is. Space fantasy. But I do like science fiction and fantasy combined a lot to make the science fiction feel fantastical, with like creatures inspired by myth and lore deep within like cultures and stuff like that.
Well, and it's
like
spectacularly hard to pull off well.
Yeah.
My favorite genre is fantasy, but that's most of the novels and fiction that I've read.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as heavy into sci-fi myself. I've tried to write sci-fi and I've tried to write horror, and I'm not particularly good at either of those. Sci-fi is really difficult because
it's hard to make it original.
Well, I think the originality takes a backseat to picking up a scientifically based idea and running with it and constructing a story around it, because you end up getting so bogged down in the theoretical scientific concepts that
it doesn't even make sense sometimes when you explain it to somebody else.
right, yeah, and that's a common experience. Like your story is nowhere near as cool when you're describing it to somebody as when they actually get to read the finished product. And that's why, I've learned through hard experience to not talk about a work in progress. I'd rather...
sci-fi is really hard to make a basis of a story with.
And I find horror really, really difficult to write. I've tried that, and I can think of one particular story I wrote out. It was just a short story, and it was in my head. It was awesome, but when I actually got it written out and read it, it was
You're like, what the hell
This
is
really kinda
this?
boring. Yeah, this is not that good.
It's if you're doing horror, you have to like find a fine balance between being indulgent and to the point with your writing and details.
Yeah, and that's again where the editing comes in. Like, you know, stuff that you thought was great when you were writing it, somebody
Mhm.
else may look at it and say, "Yeah, you know, there really that whole chapter could go. It's just a bunch of filler. It's just them traveling from point A to point B, and you describing how all the leaves look." You know, or something like that. You know, oh, yeah, but I got so descriptive and I was into it, and I could see it so vividly in my mind. Yeah, but it doesn't make a good story.
There's,
That's a chapter everybody skips anyway.
I think I think I really do appreciate like self-published and self-edited stories though, because like it's just raw, like natural thoughts coming from that author at that point. If they don't have like an editor for it, that's why I want to do my own thing with my stories. I want to publish them and edit them myself, and just explain like the thought process behind like my thoughts throughout the stories and shit like that. Like just I want it to be as me as it can be, my writing. Does that make any sense?
That's always achievable, you know.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a word of warning. You're at least going to want to engage a bunch of alpha readers, people who are going to read through and tell you, and
If
not just people who are going to, you know, blow smoke up your ass, but people who are going to give you real critique.
an honest
Say,
opinion.
and honest, like, hey man, this part was not working. You know, this is good, this is good, this is good. This part, man, it was I didn't like that, or I didn't like this character, or this person didn't feel real to me. You know.
Mhm. Yeah, I know what you mean. I want to go back to like that sci-fi part we were talking about.
Go ahead.
So like in my one of my stories I've been working on for like the longest time. It's been like 10 years I've been working on this story. I've been having like the hardest way to describe like my perspective on like the thought of parallel universes like existing, and I basically described different dimensions and different universes as different times that were like breached by different entities and stuff like that, and they're all created with like singular purposes, and every new dimension or timeline that exists, like there's a reason why it exists, so it can be corrected and perfected in different ways to prevent like the fall of said universes and timelines. Like it's hard thinking how to like scientifically uh describe how that would even be capable of happening. Like
Well,
it's hard.
yeah, and like that's one of the things that makes science fiction so difficult is it has to be plausible. Like there's
Yeah.
got to be this grain of a scientific theory that you go, okay, I can see that happening. Now, have you ever heard of Max Tegmark?
I don't know if I've ever heard of him, but what has he done?
He is a physicist. Um,
Yes.
he is my favorite living theoretical physicist. And he wrote a big old book about alternate universes, and which you may find interesting and may help inform your writing. It's called Our Mathematical Universe. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I'll just throw it in the chat here.
Our mathematical universe. Is that what you said?
That is correct. Yep, he is a Swedish physicist, and there's also a bunch of interviews of him and stuff like that on YouTube, all throughout the internet and stuff like
I
that.
see.
Um, and he's so cool. So like you're probably aware of like the quantum many worlds interpretation of, you know, if we were to flip a coin right now, there's a universe in which it was heads, and there's a universe in which it was tails, and both of those universes really
So it's based off of like probability.
correct. Yeah.
That's
Well, that's one of 4 distinct types of alternate universes that he talks about. There
What are
are
the other
4
3?
major ones that are scientifically plausible according to real physics, and the quantum many worlds is just one of them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. That's the whole point that was starting out on is that's what makes science fiction so hard is to actually have enough of a grasp of the science to make it plausible, to make it seem believable.
Right. That's why I kind of like blending fantasy into it too, because you don't really have to have scientific reason behind like magic and shit like that.
Well, and exactly that. That's one of the reasons I like fantasy because, well, magic does whatever you want it to do.
You're just filling in the plot holes, everybody.
That's bad use of magic. There's a great
Nah.
author named Brandon Sanderson who has written a ton of fantasy. He teaches a college course on how to write fantasy and science fiction, and all of it is posted online. I've watched the whole thing. It's some great stuff. He's got it right on YouTube, and and he's got some rules that he lays out on that. Is you have to have a magic system, like what you do is
Yeah, you have to have rules for the magic.
right. There are exceptions to it, like in Middle Earth, as a for instance. Tolkien really doesn't go to any great lengths to describe how
it works.
what you can and can't do with it. But if you were to jump over to something like the Belgariad by David Eddings, he goes deep into the magic system and explains what you can do, how it works, what you can't do with it. And in a very similar way, the Wheel of Time is like that. I would even say like the Dresden Files is that way. That's a great series if you've never read it.
Mm-hmm. I've never read it.
Yeah, I highly recommend that one. He's written like 15, 20 books in that series, and I've only read like 5 of them, but they're all really excellent books. Really excellent.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I need to get to writing like that. It's hard to find time when you're working.
Oh yeah, so much so, and that was one of the things. Like I had mentioned, I got into programming about 10 years ago, and the whole reason was I wanted a nice, decent paying day job to subsidize my writing habit, and
Right.
The thing I didn't factor into it is that programming is so mentally demanding that after a day of staring at a screen for 8 hours, parsing through all these complex problems and trying to get the darn thing to do what I want it to do, after a day of that, it's hard to sit down at a page and really focus on the task at hand and churn out some writing.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, it's draining to write. It's mentally draining if you really care about what you write.
Yep. And rewriting is key. Like, read your own work, go back over it, try to look at it hard. And that's where like the self-critical side actually helps us where I can go back and read something and go, that's not as good as I thought it was when I wrote it, so I need to change that or even just take it out altogether. Hi, Ginger. Didn't see you sneak in
Ginger
there.
is here. Hello, Ginger. Good to see you again. It's really cool talking about stories, though, with another person who likes to write. I don't really know a lot of people who actually write when they say that they write. But I can tell you definitely care about it.
Yeah, and the deeper I get into it, the more I care about it. That's actually one of the things that's almost hamstringing me on getting these sequels done is that, like I said, I get so deep in my own head. I'm so critical of my own work. I get over worried about, well, I had this plot thread going and I don't want to lose that, like many people describe when they're writing is that sometimes it runs off in a completely different direction than you had planned.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. Um, did you have any more songs for us tonight, man?
Dude, I got a whole big playlist of songs.
Before we do that, what other things do you do? Do you like?
Well, let's see. Actually, I've got an engagement with Disclosed TV later on this evening. I'm not hosting tonight's show, but Disclosed TV is an independent news media outlet. They've got a fairly big Twitter following, and I volunteer and host shows on Telegram.
Okay.
And I've got a show coming up. My first solo show is coming up Thursday at 7 p.m. I'm hosting a show called Scary Patents, where I go through online, do some online research, and I pick patents that out from online, mostly like Google search and stuff like that, and you can and I'll be discussing what these patents do, what they imply, and some of the scary implications of what they might be. So, like my first episode this Thursday is going to be on the topic of neurotechnology, which is ways that technology can affect our neural system.
Brains.
Like one of the patents I'll be discussing, I think, is going to be how they can use electrical stimulation to evoke emotional responses in people. So basically, by stimulating you with the right type of electrodes, they can make you sad or happy or depressed or angry or any kind of emotion. The better and more refined the technology goes. So, like, initially you can see off the top of the head, hey, that'd be a great thing for people who are chronically depressed. Maybe we can just give them some electrical stimulation that'll help jog their brain into
a more strange.
Yeah, but at the same time, like we talked about, it could be weaponized. What if they have a way to electronically or even radio waves make people angry? That idea was kind of leveraged in the Kingsman movie, where they use radio frequencies, and it makes people freak out and be violent.
Turns them feral almost.
Yeah, so that's the general gist of the show I'll be doing. But so far up to this point, I've been co-hosting a news breakdown on Tuesday evenings.
That's cool.
At 9 p.m. Yeah, and it's a live chat that's hosted on Telegram. We have people call in. We talk about all kinds of whatever headlines are going through.
Some conspiracy stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've never met a rabbit hole I didn't like online. I've been down all of them at some point.
There's a lot of opinions out there.
Yeah. There's a lot. Not all theories are created equal, but Cartman v. Chip.
Cartman v. Chip, huh? What's Cartman v. Chip, huh, Ginger?
I'm guessing this is it.
Look who it is.
Mr.
Have Not. The man, the
Ninja
myth, the legend.
He is Mr. Ninjalo tonight.
What's up, everybody?
It's good to see you, brother. How you feeling?
Man.
I'm hanging in there, man.
Yeah. It's good you joined at least. Like, these.
Yeah,
you feel comfortable enough to do that right now.
Yeah, I wanted to hop on, and just say thanks for all what you guys do. You guys are changing lives, You're changing lives.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I'm
man.
glad.
I appreciate hearing that, man. It's, again, I stumbled onto this myself just a couple weeks ago, and it's a real welcoming community. Everybody's great in the chats, and, it's good to be keeping it real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's really cool finding a community that actually, appreciates what you got to say and what you're doing, Because I'm just being me up here, man.
Yeah, and that's the way it should be. I mean, and that's one of the things that I've loved about the channel from the very beginning is you guys are just laying it all out, man. You're giving us what you got to give. No BS to it.
There's no fake personalities here. We're all who we are. On camera as we are off camera. Yeah, what you doing tonight, Mr. Have Not?
No, not much, man. Just hanging in there. Just I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. You know, I won't be on here for a while. You know, I'm gonna be getting my shit together. So
What you gonna be trying to do?
I don't know, man. I got a lot of stuff planned to make myself better, and I just want to get on some better medications. And
I hear you, man. I hear you. I'm sad you've been having such a rough time of it. Short tangent, but I wanted to make a quick shout out to Toxic. Good to see you there. I'm sorry you broke your wrist, man. I hope that heals quickly and you're feeling all right despite all that.
Yeah, rock on, Toxic. You're a cool little dude. But that's a noble task of you to put yourself on. Have Not.
I just want to show my respects.
Yeah, we all respect you on the channel too. You're a cool ass dude. I'm really glad we had the opportunity to meet. Appreciate you, bro.
It's for a reason, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad we can help you feel like you got some people here for you.
Yeah.
This is what we do. That's what we do.
Appreciate it so much, man.
What else have you been up to today, though, man?
Not much.
Anything interesting?
Just holding down food finally.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
You been drinking water too? That's gonna help too.
Oh yeah, man. I haven't drank anything for probably like 3 or 4 days.
That's good.
I haven't drank any alcohol for like 3 or 4 days.
Let your stomach take a rest. It needs it right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm already dehydrated enough, man.
I try to drink as much water as I can, but sometimes you just can't.
Oh, I know.
When you're working and stuff.
You gotta pee too much, man.
I agree.
Well,
you want to sing a song for us tonight?
What's up?
You want to sing a song?
I don't have anything planned, but I was looking up this one song the other night, and I couldn't believe they had it on karaoke.
No way.
It's if you guys don't know, you know, I'm an old school juggalo. You know.
No
right
way.
On.
I couldn't tell, man.
Insane Clown Posse since I was 8 years old, 9 years old, and cool. Still a Twisted fan, even though they left Psychopathic Records.
Mm-hmm.
I still got love for them.
Mm-hmm. You doing a Twisted song?
Yeah, I'm gonna try this song, man. I'm gonna see if it'll even be good.
Let's hear it. I'm gonna mute up.
All right.
I will as well.
Or I might just turn off my mic, or not my mic, my cam.
You can if you want.
Because I'll be squinting because I don't have my glasses, and my contacts are driving me crazy right now. So I don't want to be like.
Yeah, man. Do whatever makes you feel the most comfortable.
It's all good, man.
All right, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if you can hear me, thumbs up.
Yeah, man.
We got the thumbs up.
All right, I'm gonna see how this song is. All right, this song is called "Lift Me Up" by Twisted. Oh, let me shut my door.
Get your scoops, man.
It'll probably just be vocals. I don't know if you guys can hear the background.
Barely.
I can feel it now. It's more obvious than ever. There's a problem, and I better try to figure out if I'm willing to solve them or ignore them like a middle child. Seems like it's been a while since I had an answer to one of life's riddles, and I'm riddled out. And now I'm stuck in these mental house, and these four walls are driving me crazy, and I'm begging them all to take a different round. Somebody save me. All I see is madness on the daily. It's getting out of hand like dropping a baby. All the pills I keep slapping away when they try to medicate me. I'm a danger to my safety, and my anger's got me strapped in a jacket. And most times I react to the fact that it's all here to change me with a middle finger right to their face, ready to say, in life, the pressure's so heavy that I feel I fall into the wayside. If only I can get away from everything, spread my wings and then fly. Lift me up. I know I wasn't born on this earth to become a failure and die. If only I can get away from everything, spread my wings and then fly. Our life is unclear, shed a heavenly tear for Father, we still toughen it out down here. In the midst of mankind, where money's so tight they cutting throats for pennies, nickels, and dimes. Hard to walk a straight line when the road curves like a snake. And most leaders are cowards, liars, and fakes. Who shall I follow? In the fear I pose a question, your response, stay strong, son, and pick a direction. I'm not sure if I possess the confidence to carry on. I'm only here for today, and tomorrow will be gone. It's an example of scenarios. Use your time to leave a mark stronger than a miracle felt in a soul. To a believer, you don't have to say it twice. To a skeptic, I'm sure no proof will ever suffice. To a sinner, it was over before it began. To the lost and lonely, sometimes we only need a friend. Lift me up. And life, the pressure so heavy that I feel I fall into the wayside. If only I can get away from everything, spread my wings and then fly. I know I wasn't born on this earth to become a failure and die. Only I can get away from everything, spread my wings and then fly. Lift me up. You can't stop greatness. It has a way of shining through any gimmick of fake shit. My aspirations to make it don't make it easy for somebody trying to do it for real. Better believe me. Fly with me. Flap your wings slow. Feel the ground beneath your feet begin to go away from me. I'm excited with energy, a vision, a clarity. Rise above the storm of solidarity. And your popularities, they drop in a Bering Sea, and apparently you're nothing but average. I'm a dangerous package, drown you all in my daydream. I'm laughing like a jackal as I spread my wings and elevate free. I know you hate me, but in the grand scheme, deep in your heart, you want to thank me. Because we're the same, we all looking for escape for pretty much the same things. Lift me up. And life, the pressure's so heavy that I feel I fall into the wayside. If only I can get away from everything, spread my wings and then fly. I know I wasn't born on this earth to become a failure and die. If only I can get away from everything, spread my wings and then fly. This goes out to all the lost souls out there. Just know you got a friend. You got your family. Just keep your head up. Lift yourself up. All right, thanks, guys.
Hell yeah, brother. That was a real good song. Really heavy meaning right there behind that song.
Mad scoops, bro. Mad scoops.
Mad
That
scoops,
was
man.
awesome.
So I gotta hit this oxygen can,
You do?
this boost. Yeah, man, I've been my breathing is just hasn't been that good
Yeah.
lately, but this has helped a lot, man. I don't know if you've ever tried it.
I've never seen those.
See now, man, that's dedication. Somebody who's having trouble breathing, and he still hopped up and sang for us. So, way to go, brother.
Got
You
love
killed it,
for y'all.
man. You got your scoops tonight, man. Where do you get that stuff? What is that? Anyways,
You can get it
like,
at Walmart.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's just called Boost Oxygen.
So, people are
That's
selling
wild.
you boosted oxygen?
Yeah, it helps.
Is it like a steroid or what?
No, it's just pure oxygen.
Really?
Yeah.
He lives high altitude, so he needs all the oxygen he can get.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Frozen lungs, too.
Yeah, I smoked for over 20 years. So,
Good lord, man. Well, I was kind of thinking maybe it's time to say goodnight for the stream pretty soon. Are
This
you
is
guys down? Are you
yeah,
guys
I
okay
got
with that?
like I said, I got something else coming up at 9 anyway, so I need a little time to prep myself. You know,
Yeah.
make myself look pretty.
Yeah, I got you, man. I was gonna have to take care of some stuff here pretty soon in the real world.
yeah, same here. I
But,
gotta call some family.
Yep. It's the season where everyone is busy, so
Yeah.
you know how it goes.
So I appreciate everybody.
Yeah, we appreciate you too, Have Not.
Everybody have happy holidays.
Okay.
You
Be
do
You
safe.
too, man.
You do the same.
Yeah, I will. I'm pretty sure we'll all do our best to have a good holiday. I hope you have a wonderful holiday with your family. Much love to you, man.
Same to you guys. Sorry I didn't keep up with the chat.
No, you're all good, man. They've been keeping up with each other too, so.
Oh, that's good.
All right, man. We will talk to you later then, Have Not.
All right, man.
Let me know if
Peace
you
out.
need anything, brother.
I will.
Alrighty.
Appreciate
Good night.
it.
Good night.
Good night, man.